a lot. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, of
I've been
course, no
kind of
problem.
listening to Sincere Engineer for a while now, and
Mhm.
it's just the music's dope.
Oh, thank you
So
so much.
we'll start this off already. What was the scariest thing you've done for fun?
Uh, I don't know. That's a good one. I guess
I
like
think,
start playing music.
oh, really? You think so?
Yeah, I was like terrified.
Oh man. I
Is that what
still
you meant, or do you mean like endangering myself?
probably more like endangering
Yeah,
yourself.
I
Yes.
don't. I don't do anything dangerous.
I don't
So
do anything. Me either. So
yeah,
you'll never hear, Jerry got, you remember Jerry? He died because
yeah,
he went like, surfing.
yeah,
He got
yeah,
it like got bit by a shark or something. You'll never hear that. Oh, I remember Jerry, he fell out of a hot air balloon. It's like, no,
yeah,
you'll
yeah,
never,
yeah.
never.
Well, I would surf in hot air balloon, but
You
um,
would do that?
yeah, yeah, totally.
Oh man, no. It's
But I
just
haven't, and I can't think of anything.
best gift anyone has ever given you.
Ooh, I don't know. That's also tough. I'm usually the gift giver and
Oh,
like
are you, what do you think
yeah.
is the best gift you've given?
Uh, I gave my boyfriend a trip to Iceland like
Oh,
a year ago. Yeah, it was rad.
nice. Nice. That's a good
Um,
one. That's actually a really
yeah,
damn good one.
yeah. I'm I mean like I'm one of those people that will like if somebody says they want something like in the middle of July, I'll write it down and get it for them for Christmas.
Yeah, I've
So
done that also. Yep. Yep.
yeah,
Favorite White Claw?
uh, grapefruit.
Yes.
Was is
Yes.
that yours?
Yes, it is.
That's the best one. The
It
rest
is the
are like,
best.
eh.
I
Yeah.
like the raspberry one or whatever that other one
Oh
is. I'm down with that one
no,
too. But anyways,
I can't.
speaking of White Claws and that stuff, I'm assuming this was on the Zoom app or one of those video conference kind of apps. But
Sure.
you all took a screenshot or a video actually of like about eight of you guys
Yeah.
shotgunning a
Oh,
beer.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was my friend. Yeah. I did not do the White Claw. I don't know how you could shotgun White Claw.
Yeah,
Mine was the Rolling Rock.
a Rolling Rock.
Yeah, which is not no good either.
No,
But
no, that's got to be. Oh man, that's terrible. Rolling
yeah, that
Rock
was
is
my
pretty
first
bad.
time doing it. I didn't even know what I was doing.
Oh, you didn't know how
So
to. Oh, you haven't done a shotgun before.
no, I did one before that because my friend was like, "Do you want to do one with us?" And I was like, "Sure, I guess." And then I had to look it up on YouTube, and the first one went awful, and then that one was like I
What
held it
happened
so
to
it
the
wasn't
first one?
spilling. I just spilled everywhere.
It's.
And I don't know. I
Did you
can't
have to?
like do that.
Did you have to pick that up? Like, was it all over the
It was
floor?
no, I did it over a sink,
Oh,
so
okay.
I knew it wasn't gonna go well.
With that, right? Like, are you guys
Yeah,
hanging out a lot like that these
yeah.
days?
That actually wasn't my bandmates; they're just some friends.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, no, but I'm saying, yeah, just as friends
Oh,
or what.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, mostly through like Google Hangouts or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
We play like me and my bandmates play Switch with the friend code thing. I don't even know
Oh,
how it works, but
so how are you holding up with this whole quarantine lockdown kind of thing?
it's like terrifying.
You think so?
um, what?
You think so? Like it's
Yeah,
terrifying because
totally.
you're for like in what sense, I guess.
Like I don't want to get it. I don't want my parents to get it. I don't want my friends to get it or anyone. And it seems like some people aren't taking it seriously. So it's like, how do you get through to someone who's like stubborn like that, and like endangering the rest of us?
Yeah.
You know, um, I
Yeah,
think if we
it's
don't work. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, no, you go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say if we don't like work collectively on this, it's like gonna be a long lasting issue. And historically speaking, we're not good at like working together
Yeah.
as a nation.
You know what scares me though? Like, is this gonna happen again?
Yeah,
Three,
I'm
four
sure.
years from now, are we gonna have to
Yeah.
shut everything down? So
Oh yeah.
are we having to like now for sure have to like save up money because we know this is gonna
It could
come
happen.
down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know a lot about that stuff, but I have a degree in biology. I should. Um, but like you can get it like another strain. It could like mutate into another strain, and like it could just be the same. You know, you don't have an immunity to that one, so you could get that one. I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
You know, it just might be like a thing we're all supposed to get, like chicken pox or something. You know?
It's just it's really tough mentally right now, right? Like
Oh yeah,
for a lot of us. I mean, I'm the father here, right? So I
yeah,
have a family and kids and everything, and I'm kind of like,
yeah.
am I gonna have a job? Like, I know
Right.
they're cool right now. My company's
Yeah.
cool right now, but how much
Are you working
longer?
from home?
I'm
Yeah. No,
working
I
from
know.
home right
It's
now. Yeah, I'm working from home
cool.
right now.
Cool. Yeah.
But I do work. My thing is I need to be on the field. Like I need
Yeah.
to be out there, and it's just
Right.
scary. It's scary
Yeah.
because I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I still work too. I work at like at a hospital, like at a research lab, and you know, it's terrifying to even get there. Like I
So
don't like commuting there.
yeah, yeah. So I guess talk a little bit about that too, because all the merch sales right now are
Mhm.
going
Yep.
to.
To the Northwestern Medicine COVID-19 relief fund for like first responders and nurses and hospital staff that are like on the front line. Um, yeah, I just like was doing some research and that seemed like a cool thing to donate to that would be like, you know, uh, beneficial to like the people that are
Yeah,
the most
yeah.
exposed and stuff and helping everybody. Um, I just work like in a lab, not at the hospital. It's like it's Northwestern, but you know,
Is it connected to the hospital or you
yeah,
work at
yeah,
a?
it's like comparative medicine, so they use like animal models to you know, develop vaccines and stuff. There's I think some people working on the COVID vaccine
Oh, really?
or like researching it. Yeah, so it's pretty
Research.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like super fortunate that we still have jobs, but like I said, it's terrifying to get there and like be in like you know public spaces all the time.
Have you seen that, like, I guess anybody around the building or whatever, those shortage of supplies and whatnot?
I have not, but we've been told to like wear the same mask all day,
Mm.
where normally you would get rid of it, you know, every time you like leave the facility.
Yeah.
Um, so they're like making like asking preventative measures, or sorry, you know, just like ways to reduce the use of it, so that we can
How
keep stock.
how is that like, is that really bad? Reusing that mask and
No, I mean, like, it would depend on what you're doing with it. Like,
okay.
I work in more of like a sterile environment, so I can use my mask all day. Like, if I like sneeze in it or something and it's like gross, I would get rid of it. But, you know, there's like people who work like, there's actually a chart. Like, if you go through like a dirty room, you're supposed
Oh,
to get rid of it. And if you're like in a clean room, you can leave it on, just put it on with clean gloves next time you use it.
okay. So
Um,
they got procedures in place for all
yeah,
that stuff.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like leave mine on my chin all day. So
Hmm.
it's not that bad.
Um, so you've done a couple of the live streams and all that stuff. Do
Hmm.
this is, you think this is going to continue after this
Yeah.
pandemic, where
Yeah.
we
But
do
I
like
hate
live?
it.
Do you really? So yeah, I
I
guess
don't.
talk about the live stream experience from your
Yeah.
end.
I only did that one. And it was like just weird, you know? It's like weird. Like you can't hear anyone clapping. You don't know if like people are making fun of you, if they're enjoying it. Um, I did have fun after I got like just sort of in the zone of like I'm just like playing, hanging out. Um, but you know, it is definitely not the same as playing show.
Do you think it's
So,
going to die out like once we're done with this?
I don't think so. I could totally see people doing
Yeah.
both. You know, like it is cool. Like I've enjoyed the ones I've watched. I did not enjoy doing it though. So, so like I get the appeal.
Why everyone wants to rule the world and why Call Me Out? Because those two are probably some of my favorite songs in the world. And
They're like good songs.
yeah, they're just good songs.
um,
How'd you pick those?
yeah, no. Everybody Wants to Rule the World is probably my favorite song. So I picked
Yeah.
or I think we were like messing around in band practice and that's how it came up to like officially do it. And You Can Call Me Al, same thing. I was just like messing around on my guitar and it just sort of fit. So I was like, yeah, I'll do a video of it.
Yeah.
They just kind of fell into place.
Is that just a favorite song or is there a certain kind of like,
um, I mean, it's an amazing song.
It's just an amazing song. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get you.
It's like probably on the Rolling Stone 50 best song list if I had to guess.
Is it? It probably is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It probably.
So, I like all the classics.
Yeah,
So,
it's terrible that everybody had to cancel these tours and stuff. Well,
yeah,
so even you guys. So how was that
yeah.
timeline like when you guys were in the middle of were you guys starting the tour with
It
also
was day. We played two shows.
two shows?
Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, Philly and Washington D.C. And Washington D.C. they already had a ban on shows, so it was like since we already set up, we just did it. But I was ready to go home like before we even left. I was like, this is getting bad.
So you
And
kind of
then
you already
yeah, I
felt
was
that.
not like yeah, totally. I think we all did to some degree. It was like scary to be out. It's like these rooms with crowds of people. Like people want to like take pictures and shake your hand, which is nice, but it was not comforting at the time.
Yeah.
Um, and it was just like a relief to get home. So,
Yeah.
we were like having like these doomsday thoughts, like if one of us got sick, we'd all get sick, and then we have to drive across the country in a van together. You know, just
So
it was not fun.
now on the flip side, so you guys had a tour with a Heart Attack Man, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And these guys
They're
are
super
super,
fun.
they're super funny. So
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
was,
know.
I've
It's
been listening
amazing.
to their Audio Tree live deal, right?
Yeah,
And it's
they're
funny
so
because
good.
they sound like if they're like playing to a crowd. It's like, "What's up, Audio
Yeah,
Tree?" So
yeah, yeah,
what's your
yeah.
what's your favorite I guess memory from that tour that you had?
We had a day off and we all rented a house in like in the middle of Texas somewhere, and we made like a nice dinner, like my band and their band. Um, it was like and we played a bunch of Switch. I mean, it's not like a cool memory, but it was like a nice like
It's
day off.
your yeah, it's your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where in
yeah.
Texas?
What'd you say? Where in Texas?
Yeah, we're in Texas. You don't remember?
I think it was called Amarillo. Is that
Amarillo?
how you
Yeah.
pronounce it?
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Amarillo.
Cool.
So going back to the videos and everybody wants to rule the world and
Hmm.
across the line.
Yeah.
You made those videos?
Yes.
Do you
I made the.
like
It's
tell
just my
me
phone.
shut up, really?
Yeah, you just make go to the like settings and make the camera like the HD
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's 4K, 60 frames per
Yeah,
second, Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah,
You
for
know.
sure. For sure.
Yeah,
So you did
yeah,
that. And who
yeah.
pieced it together?
Me
So
as
you're a
well.
little handy with with
A little. No.
with what? With you using iMovie or Final Cut or what
Yeah,
do you
yeah. I thought you were gonna call me a little filmmaker, and I wanted to like repeat it. So I was like waiting for you to be like, "Oh, you're a little filmmaker over there."
film it now. No.
I wanted it. It's okay.
Oh man,
But
I'm
yeah,
sorry. So
just
so
like
you're a little filmmaker over there, huh?
yeah, yeah, exactly. That's my style. Um, but yeah, I made that one and the corn dog one in the same way. Um, I think that's it.
That's
I made Brendan
amazing.
Kelly's what's the song called? I don't I should know what it's called. I made the video for one of his uh songs on his solo record.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. You'll have to
That's
look it up. It's called what is it called? I can't even remember. Something about Buffalo Bill, I think.
okay. Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, check that out if you
Okay.
want.
All right. Cool. I will. I will. Um. All right. So just we don't have too much time left,
Oh no,
but
it's cool. It's cool.
on everybody wants to rule the world. Like,
Mhm.
how did you piece the audio with that? Did you record the
Um,
audio separately?
no, my drummer like has us all on ears, and like he just gave me the best take that we did. Um, and then I had our friend, my friend actually, sorry, our friend Corey filmed that one because I'm in it. Obviously, I didn't film it. Uh, so I just took like I had him. We played it like 10 times in a row. He filmed it, and I like pieced together whatever I could to fit the audio.
But you guys are recording that separately from the video, right?
No, in one of those videos, it was like a full take.
Oh,
Does that make
damn. So
sense?
that's
There's like a bunch
amazing.
of mistakes. Don't get on.
No, 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 but it sounds really good. Like the
Oh, thanks.
audio quality on it sounds good
Oh, well,
for a
it
live
was
recording.
mixed. It was like mixed and I don't think it was mastered. Our drummer does like mixing and recording and stuff, so he
Ah,
probably made it sound good.
perfect, perfect. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, geez, man, if you're doing that through the phone, like I need to step up my game because
No, no, yeah. I mean, there was my drummer also works for like a microphone company called Shure in Chicago.
yes,
So
yes, yes, yes.
it's a bunch of gear nerds in my band.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah,
Um, why do you have a Norm
sure.
Macdonald tattoo?
Uh, I got it when I was like 19. And I thought it was a good idea.
Do you still think it's a good idea? You don't regret it, right?
um,
I wouldn't regret that.
I don't think I regret it. Yeah. If I was to get rid of tattoos, that would not be the first to get rid of. So it would probably be one of the last,
How
actually.
did you get a beer deal? You guys had that
Uh,
you got fun dipping?
yeah. Uh, the people at that bar or at the brewery, I don't know. One of their friends asked if I wanted to do that, and they liked the record a lot. And I'm kind of from out that way, so I think that was part of it. I hadn't heard of them before that, so I don't know, but it was
And
super cool.
was that your kind of combination of
Yes.
ingredients? Really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was like, I we came up with a bunch of ideas, but the one that stuck was Fun Dip, and we put the stick. We grinded those up and put like sugared the rim, except with the
Oh,
tart thing. It was really good.
the only thing I'm kind of freaking out on was the milky part of it, right? You put a little lactose in it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do
Well,
anything.
yeah,
I don't know how
but
to,
the
but yeah, yeah, it was like a thicker sour. I don't know
you
how to
know
describe these things.
I don't me yeah, me either. It looks like it's delicious though. I'd absolutely try it. Last question. So you guys were recording. I don't know if you right.
Mhm.
Um, are you keeping that honesty in the lyrics?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm writing them, so they're come from the same brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Anything
yeah,
you're doing
I would
different
say so.
with this album?
What?
Anything different that you're doing with this album?
Um, taking more risks. No, I I don't know. It's like a weird. There's like probably more slower songs and like faster songs on it. I don't know. It's like a weird collection of the last year and a half or 2 years of my life.
2 years.
Um, I still haven't come up with a title or a cover yet, so I'm sort of like trying to grasp all of it myself. If
Uh,
that makes sense, I don't know,
yeah. No. No.
but I am. Yeah, I'm super excited for it though. It should be cool.
When can we expect it out?
Hopefully this year.
This
But
it's
like
a broad statement there. Do you have it?
this virus thing kind of threw a wrench in my plans, but
Yeah.
you know, maybe this year.
Okay.
If not,
Hopefully.
I don't know. I'm telling people this year, so let's just say that.
Okay. Good.
So I stick to it.
This has been crazy. Thank you for this.
Thanks.
I appreciate it so much.
Of course. Of
Um,
course.
check out Sincere Engineer, all streaming services, sincereengineer.com for the merch, right? And
Mm-hmm.
all the proceeds are going to where again?
The Northwestern Medicine COVID-19 Relief Fund, and it's gonna go toward like helping first responders get resources they need.
Yeah. I just purchased the Union one, the Union
Nice, cool.
t-shirt, and the yellow
The
one with
Wasp.
the wasp. Tell me, what's
I
the
think
idea behind the wasp?
it's my boyfriend told me about it. It's this like, oh man, I don't. I'm kind of an idiot. I might have to get back to you. It's this guy. I think his name is Christopher Hitchens. He's like super smart. Um, he's like a. I don't know the word, but the story is he said something that was like, you don't have to tell a kid not to pet a wasp. They just know.
Ah.
So I was like, I had my artist. I was like, can you just draw a girl petting a wasp?
And it's on a leash.
I really,
That's
I really dumbed it down from this guy that's like a genius. But
this philosopher and
I think that's the. I didn't want to say that because I don't think that's what he is, but
oh, okay.
I'm too stupid. I don't know.
I don't. I just thought
He's
it
like
was.
super. He's like famous. I should know, but whatever.
I'll look up
I
the.
think I just packed up your shirt actually, or shirts.
Oh, did
I've been
really?
doing this for like since I got home from work.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So,
Well, thank you so much, Deanna.
of course, thank you.
All right, and
Stay safe.
yeah, you too. And I'll send you the
Thank
link
you.
out to this stuff when it's ready. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank
Thanks.
you. You have a good night.
Cool. You
Bye-bye.
too. Thank you.